Did you know the average Costco member spends over $3,000 a year and still walks right past some of the best deals in the building? Think about it. How many times have you pushed your cart down an aisle, glanced at a shelf, and had no idea you were passing up a goldmine? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on 7 Costco secrets you can't afford to miss. And trust me, when we get to number 1, you will never look at your membership the same way again. These aren't tips you'll find in a flyer, see in an email, or hear from a friendly employee. Nope, Costco keeps these close to the chest. They're the kind of tricks longtime shoppers swap in whispers, and by the end of this video you'll know them all. Let's start with a big one. Kirkland products that disappear but are still there. Ever go into Costco looking for that protein bar you love, or the hand lotion your family swears by, only to realize it's gone? No clearance sign, no last chance sticker, just poof like it never existed. Here's the truth. Costco quietly discontinues Kirkland items all the time. But here's the twist. They often leave remaining stock hidden around the store, massively discounted, just waiting for someone who knows where to look. These are what I call ghost deals, products that are no longer on Costco's official plan, but still sitting on a random bottom shelf in a seasonal aisle, or tossed in a wire bin near the pharmacy. Shoppers have scored things like Kirkland Signature Shampoo at 60% off, still sealed, still scannable at the register, but basically invisible to anyone rushing by. That's Costco's internal reset system at work. Once an item's taken off the planogram, it becomes a free-floating treasure. And here's the catch. When it's gone for good. No warning, no email, nothing. So next time, don't just grab what's on your list. Explore, wander, look where no one else is looking. Because if you don't, the last bottle, the last box, the last protein bar you love might be sitting in someone else's cart while you're left standing in that same aisle a week later wondering why it feels so empty. Ever had that little sting of regret when you realize you missed an incredible deal? Yeah, that's exactly why you need to hear secret number 6, and this one's hiding behind the butcher counter. Here's a little secret most Costco members have never used. One that can turn your next dinner into a 5-star meal without costing you a single penny more. See those big shrink-wrapped trays of meat? Most people just toss them into their cart and move on. But behind that counter is a hidden weapon, Costco's in-house butchers. And these aren't just stockroom workers. These are trained professionals who cut meat for restaurants. The magic happens when you walk up to the counter and simply ask, "Can the butcher cut this for me?" That one sentence unlocks an entire world of customization. Want your New York strips thicker for a perfect reverse sear? Done. Need your roast tied and trimmed for Sunday dinner? Easy. Prefer leaner cuts, bone-in, or boneless? They'll do it, at no extra cost. You're paying the same price per pound as the prepackaged stuff, but walking away with cuts tailored exactly how you want them. Most Costco shoppers never take advantage of this because they don't know it exists. But once you do, you'll never go back to settling for good enough. Picture this. Your family sits down to dinner, you cut into that perfectly seared steak, and they ask where you bought it. You smile because you know you just served steakhouse quality at Costco prices. All it took was asking the right question. And speaking of unlocking Costco secrets, what if I told you that you don't even need a membership to shop there? Sounds impossible, right? But there's a loophole hiding in plain sight, one that's 100% legit. It's called the Costco Shop Card. If a friend or family member buys you one, even with just $10 loaded, you can walk into any Costco, no membership card required. No awkward guest check-ins, no extra fees. You just grab a cart, shop like you've been a member for years, and pay with the card at checkout. You can buy anything: bulk snacks, bakery favorites, home goods, even gas at Costco's famously cheap pumps. And here's the kicker. There's no limit on how many times you can use this trick, as long as you keep getting a new shop card. It's like a golden guest pass that Costco never advertises. So the next time you think, "I'd shop at Costco, but I'm not a member," remember that excuse just expired. Whether you want to try it out before committing, or score holiday savings without paying the annual fee, the door is wide open. You just have to know where to knock. That little shop card loophole? Think of it as your backstage pass to the Costco world. Once you've tasted the savings, the bulk deals, the bakery treasures, the gas prices, you might never want to shop anywhere else. It's sneaky. It's brilliant, and it proves one thing. With the right insider knowledge, you don't always need a membership to shop like a Costco pro. Now let's talk about something most shoppers never even realize is happening: Costco's markdown hot zones. Picture this. It's late afternoon, you're strolling through Costco and suddenly the smell hits you. Fresh croissants, warm cookies, rotisserie chicken just begging to come home with you. But here's the part almost everyone misses. Between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., Costco quietly starts slashing prices on baked goods and ready-to-eat meals. No flashing sale signs, no announcements over the speakers, just tiny markdown stickers, often tucked away on rolling carts or hidden racks behind the main bakery and deli displays. If you know where to look, you can walk out with dinner for half the price without even trying. I've seen shoppers grab $1.99 tubs of hummus that were $6 just hours earlier, or giant trays of chicken Alfredo for less than a gallon of gas. One woman walked out with $50 worth of bakery treats for under $15, and they were still perfectly fresh. This isn't old expired food, it's high-quality same-day inventory Costco simply wants gone before closing. The catch? They don't advertise it, which means most people stroll right past these deals. All you have to do is slow down, peek at the side carts, and check behind those deli islands. So let me ask, how many times have you paid full price for dinner at Costco completely unaware that a better deal was sitting just steps away? All it takes is adjusting your shopping time, and you could be slicing your meal bill in half. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you see what's hiding in the very next aisle, an area most shoppers practically sprint past without a second glance. You know that seasonal aisle dead zone, the chaotic middle section where summer grills sit next to snow shovels, kids' toys share space with patio furniture, and beach towels are somehow out in the middle of January. Most people treat it like visual clutter, but that messy, mismatched aisle is actually one of the most valuable parts of the store. Because hidden in the very back of that section is where Costco quietly stashes unsold clearance items, extra inventory, and even experimental products that never made it to full release. And when I say hidden, I mean really hidden. No bold clearance signs, no spotlight displays. Sometimes the best finds are stacked low behind bigger items or left with barely noticeable price tags. It's like a treasure hunt, but instead of finding seashells, you're uncovering ridiculous savings. One shopper recently scored an $89 digital air fryer for just $24.99. Not damaged, not refurbished, brand new, just quietly marked down and buried in that forgotten aisle. That $24.99 air fryer, not a demo, not refurbished, brand new, just buried under a pile of random seasonal leftovers. And here's the thing, this isn't some rare once-in-a-lifetime find. Costco uses that seasonal dead zone all the time to quietly purge inventory without drawing attention. They want the stock gone, but they don't want a crowd fighting over it. So here's your move. Next time you hit that chaotic middle section, slow down, get curious, dig a little. That awkward mashup of merchandise isn't just clutter, it's a clearance goldmine for anyone with sharp eyes and a few extra minutes to explore. Costco won't announce it, but if you're watching closely, you'll uncover the kind of markdowns most shoppers never even dream of. You came looking for secrets. This might just be the most underrated one in the whole warehouse. But let's turn the corner, literally, because the next tip is about a psychological trap hiding in plain sight. Ever walk into Costco, see a bold display at the end of an aisle, and think, wow, that must be the best deal here? You're not alone, and that's exactly the point. It's a retail tactic called priming, and Costco has perfected it. They hit you with a flashy product the second you turn the corner. Same brand, same packaging, full price. Meanwhile, the cheaper version, it's sitting just a few feet down the aisle, quietly waiting for someone who bothers to look. This isn't bad luck, it's by design. And here's the kicker, that end cap product could cost 30% more than the identical item just around the corner. Why? Because your brain locks onto the first thing you see. It feels like the one everyone must be buying, so you grab it without thinking. Smart shoppers don't fall for it. They pause, they compare, they dig deeper, literally. If you've ever bought vitamins, snacks, or cleaning supplies from an end cap, there's a good chance you've missed the better deal hiding just out of sight. And yes, it stings to realize you paid extra just because it was easy to grab. So here's the real question. When you shop at Costco, are you in control, or are you being led? Because in this store, the first thing you see is rarely the best thing you can buy. The deal you actually want? It's usually 10 steps away. Keep your eyes open, question what's obvious, and remember, big displays often hide small savings. And now for the final secret, one that's not about a product at all. In fact, it could save you more than any sale in the store. Most Costco members have no idea that their membership runs until the end of their expiration month, not the exact day they signed up. Which means if you renew early, you're quietly throwing away days you've already paid for. Think about it. How many years have you been renewing early without realizing you were giving away days you already paid for? For executive members, it's even worse. You're paying extra for those rewards, but by renewing too soon, you're literally cutting short the benefits you worked all year to earn. It's like filling up your gas tank, paying full price and driving away before it's full. The fix is ridiculously simple. Wait. Mark your expiration month on your calendar and renew on the very last possible day. You won't lose access. You won't be penalized. You'll just make sure you get every single day you've earned. Costco won't put this tip on a flyer, but it's one of the smartest habits you can build as a member. Because this isn't just about saving money, it's about keeping what's yours. If you're serious about squeezing every ounce of value from your membership, it starts here with the fine print. So now I want to hear from you, which of these secrets surprised you the most? Or maybe you've got a Costco trick we didn't cover. Drop it in the comments and let's build the ultimate Costco hack list together. And if you thought these tips were good, just wait until you see our next video, 10 Costco items so good they destroy expensive brands. Trust me, number 3 will blow your mind. Click over now and I'll see you there.